to Fort Worth, Texas, and Amon G. Carter Stadium, and anytime the TCU Horned Frogs take the field, they have Houston ready to put it deep and get this game going. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Horned Frogs offense will get the first possession of the game. And they're led out there by a man who will carry the ball plenty in this one, guys.
Well, it's real simple. He's the best player on their team. They have got to force-feed this guy the football, David.
No doubt about it. The offense goes through him. Excited to see how they've built this offense and how many different ways they can get him touches.
Power football with the run. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. And to keep this opening drive going, they'll need to convert 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Running back searching for a hole. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Open.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Fast motion from the offense. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back has it. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. They'll leave it with him. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Wide open downfield. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Give to the running back. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll put the tight end in motion. Looking to throw for it. They're bringing heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Man, that's just kind of frustrating for an offense. You move the ball all the way down the field. You got an opportunity on 3rd down, and you can't protect your quarterback. You get the sack, and now it's probably field goal time if you make a field goal.
It is perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before. Here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. The coach has to be happy.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Cougars offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. One thing to keep an eye on in this game, when they get a back isolated on a linebacker, who wins that matchup?
The quarterback likes the matchup, but this linebacker, he's different, man. Not only is he a hitter, he's got the athleticism to cover people, too.
Normally you say that's a win for the running back. Running back on a linebacker, I win. But this guy is different. Interested to watch this matchup.
Leaves it with the running back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. What a snag by the defense. Got some room to run. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Hard Frog. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, return to offense, go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Houston offense comes onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. The give on the inside. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Fires to the middle. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Pulls it and fires to the left. Makes the catch and he's brought down. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. Looking to take a shot. Hits him inside the 20, still going. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The Cougars will have it 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And it's caught! Touchdown, Cougars!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. He's looking to throw. Slips it through, and he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
You got to give the defense tons of credit because we know how much speed this quarterback has. That time you saw the pursuit. They were able to bring him down for a big loss on the sack.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. And after that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on 3rd. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes a connection. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Horned Frogs want to crank the tempo.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy and making it accurate play.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick handoff. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So, starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 Conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Out of the backfield, he's open. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. He'll keep it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, TCU! That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops forward and get you the football back.
And I think here, too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Throws to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Houston will be forced to punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Offense set on first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. They'll try the run. On the move at the 30. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here's the handoff. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. Had nowhere to go with that one. Had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Between the uprights, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Houston offense once again. He'll start this drive firing. Getting late here in the first half. They'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
The offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points, and you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And the pass is intercepted. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Makes his connection. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. A strike downfield. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. He wants to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. After the misfire now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. He's going to pass. He's got his man. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Looking to move it through the air. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. Gets it out fast. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Houston wants to play fast. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Absolutely perfect. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Here's the return from inside his 10. And the returner will be brought down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Fort Worth.
The Horned Frogs will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. And it's picked off for the third time today. They didn't give him much on the return, but they are in prime scoring position at the 22.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. From the shotgun, the inside give. They'll give him 4 yards on the carry. It's down at the 8-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll leave it with the lone back. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to get it through the air. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Distance not the problem here. The angle is a little tricky. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead's extended a little further. And he's coming out of the end. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Maybe some nerves on that return, but a fortunate bounce, and they'll retain possession. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Give to the back. Drives into the pile just to pick up a 1. They'll spot it at the 10. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive. Trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Throws to the tight end. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. He's got great speed. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. A first down for the offense. They'll go to the ground. Nice move there. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Emmanuel. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And now the lead is even bigger. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. will come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Houston offense comes onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive, so someone's going to have to...
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Fires to the big fella. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Wide out in motion. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. Trying to find his man on 1st down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down. And the Horned Frogs are flying down the field. With the run on 1st and goal. Forges ahead for 1 to the 8-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And they've been able to get within 2 yards. Now will they try to throw it in for the score? Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, TCU! And the punishment has been extended.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That is his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Nevada is dominating this one thanks to an offense that's done whatever it's wanted since the opening kickoff. They're up by 17 over Northwestern. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. That last incompletion leaves them with 2nd and 10 from the 21. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Got his man on the right. All kinds of running room. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Cougar! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Getting set for the point after. And it's perfect. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Hoping to find one that works this time on 2nd down from the 7. He's looking to throw. He lets it fly. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Got a lot of running room. Touchdown, Horned Frog! And the route is on.
And man, what a game-changing type play. The offense throwing the football deep in their own end, and they're probably thinking to themselves, hey, let's just get some more space. Let's try to get a first down and give ourselves room to work with. What an individual effort by the receiver after he had the ball in his hand, taking it all the way, coast to coast on that touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable in its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
Houston will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Looking for a block. It's Emmanuel. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
That is the last thing you want on first down as an offensive sack. Now it's 2nd down. They move the tight end all over. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Got his man quickly. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Motion from the offense. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. They'll run the screen. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give out of the gun. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. They go to the ground. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive.
And the defense gets to the quarterback. A A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to throw, it's Flaletta. The quick out. Push down for the tackle.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes the catch. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catch enough to give them the first down. He's looking to throw it. Trying to get to him. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
A big part about playing the quarterback position is turning the page, playing the next play, not letting bad plays beat you. And that's his first career interception in college football, so that's going to sting. But now you've got to get back out there and lead your team.
Shows him the stiff arm. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Feeling some heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
And the Horned Frogs line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. The throw to the outside is complete. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. New set of downs after that completion. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Quickly complete.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. It's complete. A huge pickup. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll give it to the back. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Find some space enough to get 5 to the 22. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Now the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the first down. The Horned Frogs look to keep this drive humming. Power football with the run. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. The give to the single back. Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Tackle is made after the first down. The Horned Frogs have pushed it inside the 20. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play.